If you're going to be leasing vehicles, you'll need to set up your lease defaults in the company setup area of System Utilities. To do that, click on the last tab, Lease Defaults, and here you're going to enter your information. You'll enter your default lease charge factor, which is equivalent to the APR or interest rate you're charging in a loan. So put the lease charge factor, and then what you'll do, put the number of lease payments if you want a default number of payments. You can enter the amount of miles allowed per year. I know that's increased over the years. It used to be an average of 12,000 miles was acceptable as an average, and that's gone up. So just figure the average miles you would want someone to use in a year's period and put that there. And then you can also say what you're going to charge if they go over. For every mile that they do go over that limit, what's the charge going to be? So it could be 10 cents a mile or 42 cents a mile, whatever you're going to put as your default. If you're going to charge a security deposit, enter the amount of that deposit. Now this is different than a down payment or a cash down. This is just a security deposit that they can earn back if they complete the terms of the lease successfully. So enter that if you're going to have the deposit. The residual percentage, if you want to have a default percentage entered in, you can put that in. An acquisition fee, a fee for acquiring the vehicle that's going to be used in the lease, you can add that in. The fee cost, purchase option fee. If you want to charge a fee to allow the customer to purchase the vehicle at the end of the lease, you'll enter that here. Purchase option cost, you can put that in. The disposition fee, or the amount that you're going to charge to dispose of the vehicle at the end of the lease, meaning taking it to an auction or putting it through recon to get it ready to lease again. Registration fee, if you're going to charge them a fee to keep the vehicle registered. Clerical fees, title fees, and then an early termination fee. If you're going to be transferring leases into your related finance company, you can put your default discount percentage in. So you'll basically go through and document all the fees that you would need to apply to a lease. And then when you're finished with the fees, you can move over and decide what type of lease. Are you doing in-house leasing or outside leasing? What type of payments will you be requiring? Weekly, bi-weekly, semi-monthly, or monthly lease payments. And then if you're using an outside lender, you can select that lender, or in a lease case, a lessor code. So this will default to you in your company. If you have a related finance company, you can enter that, or if you're using outside lessors, you can enter their code. Here you're going to decide if you want to auto-load the pack fee and washout, if you are going to have tax due up front, or if you're going to include tax in the cap cost or the financed part of the lease. If you're going to auto-load the clerical fee in the washout screen, allow vehicle purchase, and then if the first payment is going to be due at signing. Here you'll include or check the fees that are going to be automatically included in the cap cost or the financed part of the lease. So if you want to then include those, and then if you have any other fees that you need to charge, you have user-defined fee areas here you can put in the prompts and then put in your default values and check whether those are going to be included in the cap cost as well. If you're using LHPH leasing, you'll check the box here, enter the information necessary, and then put your LHPH web service URL in this field. Once you've completed your lease defaults, you can save the company and begin to create your leases in the sales section of Fusion.